The past few days have been a little crazy, to say the least, for the Flipnote community. There was a major screenshot leak for an unannounced Flipnote Studio for Nintendo Switch, and fans have been going nuts over these. Since then, we got even more leaks, including an entire thread on 4chan, which is not as credible as the original leaks, but states the application would shadow drop today, and screenshots of an online section called the Flipnote channel, but that's probably not true. But more recently, there was another leak by the same person that leaked the original screenshots, and this gives us our first look at the online portion of Flipnote Studio. And it's super interesting. But before I get into those, I'm going to point out that this video is a continuation and update to the video I made yesterday covering the leaks, so if you haven't watched it yet or are not caught up with the leaks, you might be a little confused. You could go ahead and watch it if you want, but here's a quick explanation of what happened. Around 2 days ago, there was a random dump of screenshots on the internet that showed us an unannounced Flipnote game for the Switch. These were supposedly taken from an official Nintendo CDN. CDN stands for Content Delivery Network, and I'm not going to go too much into this because I don't fully understand it myself, but essentially it's just Nintendo's own servers. People in the Flipnote community believe that these screenshots are like 99% real due to the people that leaked them. Now, I'm not going to say who, as they didn't want to be named in this video, but they're people that wouldn't risk their reputation for something like this. They wouldn't just put out some really convincing leak just to disappoint Flipnote fans, even if it's almost April Fools. And those involve the screenshots I covered yesterday, so let's get into the new stuff. First off, this 4chan thread popped up roughly a day after the first batch of leaks came out, so it is possible this person had enough time to fake screenshots overnight, based off the first batch, and seems likely that that was the case. 4chan leaker is completely unrelated to the first leak as well, and claims he has a dev build of Flipnote Switch, which is why we don't see high quality shots like the ones we got in the CDN leak. It gives us a look at a new menu icon called Flipnote Channel, a release date of tomorrow, which would be today, but not much else. A big hit going against this leak right now, besides the release date, is the fact that it says Hatena in the bottom left corner of the Flipnote Studio or Flipnote Channel sign-in screen. Hatena made the service for Flipnote Studio on the DSi, but not on the 3DS version. Since Flipnote Hatena for the DSi shut down, the company Hatena has slowly been downsizing their staff. It wouldn't make a lot of sense for them to host another big server full of animations again if they were downsizing so much. However, they did co-develop Smash World on the Nintendo Online smartphone app, so they are still somewhat connected to Nintendo nowadays, so it's possible. But you will see in a bit why I don't think Hatena is involved with this new service when I talk about this most recent leak that was released today. This leak is again supposedly taken from the Nintendo CDN and is by the original leaker. These 3 screenshots are probably the most interesting so far, as it gives us an actual look at the online portion of Flipnote Switch. And it gives us a lot of information just based off of some of the Flipnote thumbnails alone. For example, this one. It says E3 Direct 2020. There's a frog jumping out of a pond, probably symbolizing the Flipnote frog, and a person wearing Cappy from Mario Odyssey. This little guy probably represents Yoshiaki Koizumi, the producer for both Flipnote Studio on the DSi and Super Mario Odyssey. But wait a minute, why would there be an E3 Direct animation if E3's cancelled? Could this mean Flipnote Studio was going to be an announcement at this year's E3 Direct? Is it or was it going to be released in June? At the very least, we know these screenshots predate E3's cancellation, but does that mean Flipnote would be released sooner or later? Was it supposed to be shadow dropped during the Direct? And here's a big stretch, but does Cappy on Koizumi's head signify a Mario Odyssey 2 being announced during the E3 Direct as well? Not only that, but maybe all of these games were going to be announced during an E3 Direct. A new Paper Mario 1000 Year Door remake, a Pikmin game, a mystery dungeon game. It's possible, but they could have just been made for fun to promote the app, so I'm not going to look too deep into that. Something about this screenshot though that makes me think Hatena isn't involved is due to coins. Yes, coins. Coins seem to be used as some type of rating system for all of these Flipnotes. In the past, coins were used as a rating system for Flipnote Gallery World on the 3DS, which was hosted by Nintendo alone. When Hatena hosted the DSi service, they used stars as a rating system, and that was Hatena's big thing. Different colored stars that you can buy with real money to give people as a rating and as a sign of respect. Kind of like a microtransaction you can give to other people to brag about. A reverse microtransaction? I don't know. But yeah, if Hatena was involved, they'd probably go back to their star system that they had before. It is possible that Hatena could be helping with making the app and not hosting, and Nintendo could be hosting alone? I have no idea. Now here are the last two screenshots, and this is pretty cool. I think most of us know what Nintendo is going for here, and it's Miiverse. Yes, it is a comment section, just a comment section to post on Flipnotes that you want to comment on. But it's in the same style as Miiverse, like literally the same exact layout, or close to it. It probably won't be called Miiverse or anything, it's just a comment section where you can draw out little pictures, but I thought it was a neat touch. And that's it. That's all of the leaks and info we know so far. I probably missed some little things, and I'm sure there'll be even more leaks in the future, but as of now, that's it. We've finally seen the online service. It's there. Not exactly confirmed, these are just leaks, but if it's real, I'm sure we'll end up getting an online service in the West this time around, because we didn't with the 3DS version, and that makes me pretty happy. Thanks for watching. It's kind of fun, actually, making these leak videos. I know I said I didn't want to do these in my previous video, but I have faith in these Flipnote leaks, and I want more people in the Flipnote community to know about them. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing again, and patiently wait for Persona 5 Royal tomorrow. Goodbye, though.